Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to explain to you guys why you should be playing Triple Threat Online if you guys want to make some MT. Let's get into it. Alright, in terms of how you guys should be playing Triple Threat Online. So they updated the boards today, so now you can get some quite decent packs. So I got some diamond consumables in here, got some flash reward packs in here, got some idols packs in here, got some contract packs, got even some award booster pack players like Kiki in there. Flash 7, Flash 3. You can get so many. It's like what 2K20 was. You can get so many packs now from 2K. It's absolutely phenomenal. Now, of course, you do get a pack. Now, odds of you packing something really decent in the pack is, you know, it is quite slim. Don't get me wrong. But it's gone from now you making like 300 MT per obviously per game. It's gone from that to now you can probably make 2,000 to 3,000 MT per game if you get somewhat lucky in the pack, obviously. And if you obviously get the pack, if you get a few packs in the ball drop, like I know these two I got from the same ball drop, which is insane. These two I got from the same ball drop. You could pull a Grinch, who knows? Probably not me because my luck with Grinch is just terrible. Now, the way to actually maximize your profit with this is to run players with diamond contracts. Now, diamond contracts actually come down in price by quite a bit. So they're actually about 30 to or 25 to 30k at the moment. So I'd say maybe invest in a diamond contract if you guys want to obviously maximize your profit. If you guys do want to enjoy today's video, if you could smash a like on the video, it does help you buy out a ton. This is sort of a thing of like it takes MT to make MT. So the more obviously, if you run 3 diamond contracts, you're literally paying nothing to get into a game. Now, obviously, the higher boards you go up, the better, obviously, it's things you'll get. But even on the lower boards, like the consumables pack, if you quit, it's like odds on you'll get three shoes from the consumable pack. That's at least 750 MT that you can just go quick sell. Again, with contracts, like if you just look at contract packs, let me just check. I don't have any contracts in here, just so I'm not. All right, silver. So we'll go up in my silver contract packs. So even if you get silver contract packs, each silver contract at the moment sells for 350 MT. So if you get 3 silver contracts, that's 1,050 MT. Obviously after tax and etc. is about 945 MT. But you get these silver contract packs quite consistently. You sometimes get gold contract packs as well. That's why you want to try and run diamond contracts, just because obviously then you're not using contracts to obviously then play more games, then make more MT. So at the moment, it's really easy, especially with these boards. And I don't know how long 2K are going to keep these boards on. So I try and use this method as quickly as possible, because while there is sweats everywhere in Triple Threat Online, if you have a decent team, I'll show you guys my team if you guys want to see it. If you have a decent team, like at the moment, I'm running Dartmouth, Grant Hill, I'm running Kevin Durant, I'm running Giannis. Now, I did run D-Rob, but D-Rob has been a bit inconsistent for me, so I threw Kevin Durant in there. So KD is chilling in there, so that is phenomenal. Now, I will open these packs in the video, but I'm saving them for another video, along with these badge packs. Again, you can get badge packs. Obviously, in the badge pack, you could pull like a gold range, I don't know, gold clamps, etc., etc. Even from these packs, like you could pull something decent. Like, I know these One Will Rise packs, I don't think the players are worth anything anymore, but I know at one point, if I can even find them. Just remember, One Will Rise is what the season was called. So, even just these back-to-back cards, like, they're not worth, obviously, as much as they used to be. Like, this Isaiah Thomas, you could tend to, I mean, he's still worth, like, 20k, so if you pull an Isaiah Thomas, you could make, like, 15k. The Samara with him, he was worth something, but now he's roughly about the 10k mark. This card was actually extinct before 2K actually made a locker code for him. There's Bailey Howell, he's probably about 1.5 to 2k. Kenny Smith, Iggy, obviously if you pack some of those, you might obviously only get like 1,000 MT for them. But even like Idols 1, you could pull like a Magic Johnson. Obviously it is quite, you know, it does require a bit of luck, but you could pull one of him. Even just opening just the packs. You get contracts in the packs. You get shoes to quick sell. You get badges to sell. You get players to sell. Like, you get so much stuff. Like, treat it like the token market. Like, obviously, you guys want to spend all your tokens to get packs, so obviously then quick sell all the players potentially. This is what you can do, basically. Obviously, it's a much slower method, but you can make so much MT at the moment just by playing Triple Threat Online. You could pull a diamond contract from here and make like 20k. Like, there's just so many variables at the moment that can cause you to make a lot of MT. I think you guys should be playing Triple Threat Online, especially now. Like, at the moment, there's nothing really to grind in this game. Obviously, there is XP that you can still grind. But I think at the moment, the way to make MT, alongside, you know, other methods that I've said, like, obviously, like the gold, like, contract selling and stuff like that. Like, Kiki, if you pull a Kiki, you can quick sell him for 1,500. Now, I would personally save him for maybe an exchange, but if you wanted to just quick sell him for 1,500, that 300 MT that you made in that game now turns into 1,800 MT. Alongside, you know, the potential ball drops, alongside the tokens you can get, etc. Obviously, you can't make money from the tokens yet, whenever 2K decide to put that in, but basketball packs you can get from those. at least in one basketball pack, you can make at least 300 MT. Even with gold ones, like this gold snake ball, you can try and sell if you want, or you can just quick sell it for 500. Like there's another 500 MT. That 200 MT you made in a game just turned into 700 MT. So guys, I really do recommend you guys go play Triple Threat Online. It is basically a really, I wouldn't say underrated, because people know that you could use it to make MT. It's just this year it wasn't as, you know, good. But I'd say obviously the spinners and the spinners themselves made obviously making MT so much better last year. So they took the spinners out. But I think this is as good as we're going to get from what we had last year. It's basically like last year, except we don't have the spinners, which is a little unfortunate. But now there's so much more packs available in Triple Threat Online that I think you guys really should take advantage. Like obviously, Finals Reward Pack, you could pull a LeBron, you could pull a Giannis. Obviously, they're not worth as much as they used to be, but they are still worth a pretty penny to where if you do pack one, you're going to be really happy because you can go sell it for 30 to 40k MT potentially. So I do think you guys should be playing Triple Threat Online just because the amount of stuff you can pull is absolutely insane. So yeah, boys. In terms of like some tips that I can try and give you for Triple Threat Online, obviously it is quite sweaty at the moment. I'd say there's a fine line between off ball and on ball, because if you off ball too much, people are either gonna do step back threes on you, or they're gonna use the player you're guarding to cut in because you're not going to expect it. So on defense, there's a fine line between obviously using off ball and on ball. The way I would try and work it as is try and obviously do it what you do in 5v5. Try and play the passing lanes. Try and, you know, leave it open to a point where you can steal it. Obviously, that is easier said than done and does require practice. Remember, guys, the more you play this, the better you will become. Because I used to be, you know, I used to be able to not get obviously up to the higher boards as consistently as I do now, because now I can very consistently get up to the top tier boards. Obviously, sometimes you just come into a player that is just better than you. Like, there's no, you know, once that happens, you kind of stuck. You kind of just like, all right, you just play better than me. But in terms of like, I can consistently get up to these boards, and I know you guys can too. So just try and obviously 3 hunt as much as possible. Try and get some Showtime dunks. Like I know in my cards at the moment, my Grant Hill, I need to put a different shoe on him to get sharp. Kevin Durant gets sharp, and Giannis is just, I mean, Giannis is Giannis. So try and get some really, if you guys don't have a lot of MT, just try and get some as good as overpowered players as you can. Try and get meta players, like obviously if you can't afford obviously these types of players, try and get players like Tyrese Halliburton. Try and find those diamonds in the rough. Ironic, isn't it? No pun intended there for the diamond bit. But yeah, just try and play as much as you can. Try and just get used to the game. Obviously, the game is trash. Just remember that. Like your players will, if you're guarding someone 1v1, sometimes if you semi get beat, one of your players will come and help when they shouldn't. But obviously, that's just a game programming design of the game, and it's trash. But there's not really much you can do about it. It's just trying to adjust to the situation. Obviously, just use your players you're most comfortable with. Obviously, try and get a few bigs. Obviously, Kevin Durant and Giannis, they're my 2 bigs, and Grant Hill as well is still 6'9". If you want like sort of like a, what's the word? Sort of like a cheaper version of this team, instead of Kevin Durant, you can use Brandon Ingram. Instead of Grant Hill, you can use Chris Webber. Instead of Giannis, you can maybe use like, I don't know, the Diamond LaMelo Ball. Obviously, he's not the same, but he is still a really phenomenal card in Triple Threat, especially just because of how glitchy he is. So that's what I would potentially do. Even if you don't want to run obviously LaMelo, you could maybe run like Julius Randle if you got him last Triple Threat Online cycle. It's just obviously just use players you're comfortable with. Try and use players that have glitchy animations. Try to use players that have sharp takeover as much as you can. Obviously, I want to get Grant Hill to have sharp as well. Kevin Durant, when he has sharp, is unstoppable. Like, he's genuinely insane. And as I say, Giannis is just Giannis. Like, Giannis just glitches over everyone. So yeah, boys, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I hope you guys have found it helpful. Please, guys, drop it down in the comments what you guys are going to be doing with Triple Threat Online and how much MT you've made in Triple Threat Online. I'm going to be dead curious to find out how much you guys have made. And that's it. And also drop down your lineups. That's probably the key one. Drop down your Triple Threat Online lineups so we can all just learn something. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Love you all. I want to give a massive shout out to channel members Magic, Magpie, Michael, Mario Santos, Kia, Hammer, Hans, Joe Sellin, Vios, Jack, Lindsay, Knell, and Josh's mum. Thank you so much for your support, guys.